Marty, I think we'll start with Jimmy. He's been brilliant since he's come back into the team. How much does he deserve that moment?
Everything. He deserves everything because I think that players show character, especially not only in the good moments. So today he will enjoy, but especially on the moments that perhaps things were not going that much on his way. And these 6, 7 games that he was not starting, he was always the first in training. He was always supporting the teammates, happy as happy in the team when we were winning. So I'm very happy for him. And yeah, quality human being.
And we've seen some different aspects of his game in this new position. Are you expecting goals like that from him?
Nah, I could say now that I'm best man in the world and saying, of course, that's why I put him in that position. I think he's contributing a lot. And actually, what I need to say is that obviously today has amazing finishing, but you could see over the trainings and we could see that he has a good left foot, so that helps him to playing like in both profiles, open angles, and that's why he's performing well in this position because he can have a way to get out of pressure in different ways, not only on his right foot, but sometimes cutting in and playing through. He's good driving the ball forward, and he's in a huge confident moment. So yeah, I'm very happy the way he's contributing. But not only him, I think that the back line, everybody is doing a great job. We have been very good on conceding few chances over the last few games, and actually over since I took over. So credit to everybody who's contributing.
And how pleased were you with the team's reaction after falling behind?
Was massive, and I think that it's one of the biggest achievements I think we have been get since I arrived because it's not easy to go to the halftime already to the halftime 0-0 when you got 3 clear chances, very big ones. So actually, the feeling was that why we are not leading the game because it was Lucas Anderson at the end. Then before that, Healy's header, great save from Rudy, and as well the actually we were a bit more close. Perhaps we could have scored in the rebound. Then as well, Chrissy Willock, I think he got a crossbar. So it was 3 big chances. And then in the second half, we start with this big one as well, volley from Chrissy. So the feeling was that we should have definitely be leading that game. And then instead, yeah, all the teams have quality players. Bakuna is a quality player. He scored a very good goal. It was very important to react immediately. And then that's why it's important to have players like Cook, players like Jake, and they have this experience playing these kind of games. And then, yeah, to get the draw and then being able to keep pushing, it was so important this game, this goal.
What's the goal from Jimmy? Tackle from Jake Clark's also
Yeah. I think when I look at the whole performance, perhaps it's not our best game, but it's true that still we created much more clear chances than the opponent. And it's not easy when we are talking about an opponent that has a Stansfield that is a very good player, Bakuna, many Roberts, many good players actually. So when you look at the underlying numbers of Birmingham, they got quality players in 1v1. It's not easy to press them really high because they have players that has the quality, the capacity to turn in smaller spaces, to drive through. And today they show it. So actually at some moment in the second half, we had to change the way we were defending because they started to find the pockets. And then we changed. We put Smithy in to play more like almost man around, playing more 3 central players with Jimmy and Jake being able to jump more into the pocket players. And that changed a little bit the dynamics. So it was very important, the contribution not only of the defensive players, but as well getting the chances as we did. And then they scored the goals, the defensive line for sure. No, but I think that sometimes the players can feel that we take them out because we don't trust them, and it's not because of that. It's just because there is a lot of competition. Today, when you look at the bench, it's a lot of good players, and that is not easy for me. So that's a very good signal from everyone that is pushing to get a place in the 11 starting, and as well at this moment of the season, we are not getting a lot of injuries. So that shows that it has been a job done behind the scenes. But then, yeah, some players at some moment they can feel that when the gaffer is not picking them, it's because we don't love him, and it's not the case. I love my players. I want all of them to play, but it's not possible at this moment. Cook and Jake were playing as a centre half, doing so well. But the same I can say about Fox. Foxy is a very good player, international player for Wales, and he's not playing so many minutes. But his commitment shows me that I can count on him whenever we need him, and I'm sure that he's going to be important at some moment in these 7 last games. So the same applies for all the players in the squad.
Do you think that maybe he's a better footballer than sometimes he believes he is? Because it seems that at times
a little bit of confidence.
I think he's a very good player for us, and I know that he has the confidence. Perhaps people tend to underrate him, and that's why perhaps someone is surprised. I'm not surprised. He's a good player, and you see at his numbers in Championship, he's always playing with many different managers in different clubs. He has been always playing, and there is a reason why these kind of players at the end always pick a lot of minutes over the season.
Marti, you're normally so composed at the end of the game, regardless of the result. You seem to get quite emotional, quite almost carried away at the end. How much did you enjoy that ending to the game?
No, I hate it. I want to win 3-0. So, of course, I was very happy, but those guys will make me feel very old very soon. I was thinking immediately when Jimmy scored, I was thinking how we could keep the advantage, to be honest. So I was not running around. I was happy about the goal and impressive goal, but immediately we were thinking about how, and actually think we managed really well the last 7-8 minutes without conceding any single shot for Birmingham.
I think you did go back down the tunnel after the original celebration finished, got the players to go back out. Why was that?
Yeah, because I think it's important that create this togetherness, and I think that we were very quick. I understand that we have a game on Monday, but 5 minutes more will not make any damage to anyone, and I think it's important that the players can enjoy this atmosphere that was amazing today once again.
I think at one point today you're actually back in the relegation zone quite briefly. You have 4 points clear. Does today feel like a really significant day in what's left of the season?
I think that we need to be very careful about that because it's a day to be very happy, but the reality is that we have 7 games left and we need to pick a lot of points more, and that is going to be difficult until the end. So I think that we are in a very good mood today, the way it must be, but from tomorrow, think about Swansea and we need to get more points.
You see the players come back down the tunnel. Is that your idea?
No, I think that some players wanted as well, and yeah, some of the staff. We just felt that it was a good moment to spend more time together with the supporters. They deserve that.
Got a word on how Hayden's
He has been doing really well. It's true that he got a small shoulder issue during the week, so the medical has been working a lot over the last 48 hours to make sure that he could play, and then he picked again a little bit of bad position landing, and he picked the yellow card in this action, so we didn't want to risk more, but he has been showing big character to play that game with probably a lot of pain. Hopefully it's going to be good, and what the medical told me is that he should be ready.
Okay.
Cheers, thank you.
If anyone has any Swansea questions, are we all okay? Any Swansea preview questions?
Do we think changes likely for that, Martin? Like the fact
Say it again, sorry.
Do you think you're minded to make some changes to that game, bearing in mind how soon?
We will probably need to rotate, and actually it's not only about the Swansea game, but we are aware that we have as well Sheffield, that we have then later Plymouth, that are 3 games in a row that are very, very important for us. And again, I'm not saying that to look good, it's just that I really believe that there are some players that today didn't play that can really contribute. So it might be that we do some changes and adjustments.